Nope, that was never going to climb that hill, and he has left himself a tester coming up. That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Moving now to the tough 11th hole here at Torrey Pines. Long downhill par 3 measuring 225 yards. But don't be fooled by that number. This hole often plays longer because of the wind. And that is on the putting surface here at 11, but not on the right level, so that will be a lightning quick putt coming up. This one not for the faint of heart. Down a big slope, though it is for birdie. I'll tell you what, that's a pretty good roll right there. Well done. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. Up next, the 505-yard par 4 12th at Torrey Pines. You can be aggressive off the tee here, and you should be, because if you do not hit a good drive, you're not going to get it home in 2. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Now back toward the ocean. This his second at 12.
I imagine a miss club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Getting this thing rolling should not be an issue. It is a long, down-the-slope putt for birdie. Well, I think he was being extra careful with that one, but it turns out a little too careful. Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. So, a tough hole, and it's in for bogey at 12. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. This is a good hole right here. Giant 621-yard par 5, the 13th. You have to hit a massive tee shot, and if you want to get home into, you need to really bust that second one. It has to be 260 yards of carry. Good luck and get after it.
It's been a great round of golf considering how few fairways have been hit. If you can just find that short stuff a little more often, this could be a great round.
Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. Good shot right there with that 3-wood, sitting up nicely.
Yeah, most importantly, the second shot's on the fairway. And this par 5 playing long today. See how close this third shot can be hit. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain at 2 over par. So here at the 437-yard par 4 14th, that canyon that you can see running along the left side is pretty to look at, but obviously you want to stay away from there because you can make a big number if you hit your tee shot down there. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Now note his second from the fairway.
103 to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
That one just going to sneak on by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. The 15th hole is up next, a par 4 at 480 yards. Not a whole lot to it. A tee shot of the fairway should leave you with a reasonable approach into a green with bunkers left and right.
Oh, just the sound of that. That was sweet off the club.
Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
In my book, that's a good shot. You could really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll remain right where he is. So now to the final par 3 here at Torrey Pines South. It is the 16th, 227 yards, good hole with those 3 bunkers protecting the green. There is that slight opening in the front. It would take an outstanding shot to give yourself a chance to make a birdie. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. So now this for birdie down the hill, and it's going to pick up speed as it goes. Yeah, had to be careful with that one. Couldn't be too frisky, and that's not too bad. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll stay right where he is. Next up, the penultimate hole at Torrey Pines, 443-yard par 4. Have to avoid the fairway bunker, 275 yards down that right side. All right, in the fairway. From the fairway nota, this is second.
145 yards left. Have to calculate the wind coming from right to left.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. Here we are at the finishing hole at Torrey Pines, 570-yard 18th. Idyllic par 5, fairly straight the whole way, but that pond they call Devlin's Billabong always makes going for the green into a risky proposition. Almost a great shot, just missed it a fraction to the right of this green here at the par 5.
Yeah, a bit of chip and a putt, still make 4.
This will slide a bit right. It's for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And this will be a 1 over par round of 73. So, Frank, all things considered, not a weekend to remember for our featured golfer, but hey, you can't win them all, right?
No, that's for sure. But hey, they beat half the field.
So, as always, a wonderful week in La Jolla and San Diego. Next week, we journey up the coast to the rugged Monterey Peninsula for the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. So be sure to join us then. So long, everyone. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From spectacular Pebble Beach, California, final round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Tell you what, we have seen some tremendous golf this week, outdone only by the incredible beauty that is the coastline of the Monterey Peninsula. as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Wyndham Clark is your leader. He's on the move early at 5 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
127 yards, that's what he's looking at down the flagstick, pin smack bang in the middle.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
This one going to require some pace back up the hill for birdie. Good job to deaden it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par. Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2 will certainly help the cause. On to the 397-yard par 4 third, where some players drive it over the trees on the left to cut the dogleg, while others play it more conventionally. This is a pretty hole, the third. 397 yards, just a gentle dogleg to the left. You do have the option, if you're longer, maybe you just take it up over those trees and cut the dogleg, leaving yourself very short shot in. Or you can play it out to the right, have a little bit more in, but still certainly with a good chance at birdie. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay the third.
He's got 144 yards remaining to the hole, pin sitting on the left half of the green.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
So now this, right around 25 feet for birdie. Okay, that's good putt. It is in to save par. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Wow, a day's worth of breathtaking shots, Frank, from the players and the Pacific Ocean. There it is, and this begins that beautiful 7-hole stretch along the ocean. Short, par 4, 4th hole.
And this is also where some of these decisions become quite critical. Do you try and drive this green 330 yards to the front? Or do you worry about that little pot bunker on that left side, which is about 250 yards to get over it? Because that's what narrows this fairway down. But it plays uphill.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. This a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And he will definitely not say no to that. We arrive now at the 189-yard par 3 called the New Fit. Despite being redesigned by Jack Nicklaus late last century, safest play here is to the left center of the green. Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. Now this for birdie.
Yeah, and it's certainly no gimme from this length. It would be a Brucey bonus to find the bottom of the cup. Main consideration has to be about pace.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay at 2 under. Frank, here we are. Another good scoring opportunity, the dramatic par 5/6.
It's easy to have that view of Stillwater Cove on the right, but that, needless to say, is not the place to go. Those 5 bunkers down the left really determine your strategy off the tee. Plus, you're playing from elevation, nearly 20 yards extra off the tee. So that run out at 360 at the end of the fairway, believe me, that's in play.
Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
This a little under 10 feet for birdie. Yes, a good roll there. That's in for birdie. Will certainly help the cause. Moving on to the 106-yard par 3-7. One of the most beautiful holes in the world. Craggy rocks, blue skies, and the beckoning Pacific beyond. Absolutely breathtaking. Okay, that one pin high off to the right, and a reasonable look at birdie coming up. Iona, this a birdie putt.
Yeah, this has got a good chance because we're going slightly up a hill with just a little bit of break. Makeable.
Nope. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay at -3. Frank, as you know, of all the sports played on land, golf's the one with the best views. This is as good as it gets, but you need to focus now on what's ahead of you. This 8th hole is a real challenge, isn't it?
It certainly is. The temptation is to pull the camera out, but really it's about what club you're going to pull off this tee. There's 2 runouts on the right side, about 250 yards, left side about 270, and really that white rock is a great indicator of the line.
That one got up into the wind, no driver necessary, and that'll be just fine. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Beautiful tee shot, great position looking at this green, and there are no easy options here. You got bunkers up the left, bunkers on the right. You have balls that are going to find their way into the penalty area. Requires precision execution.
Here we go, 7-footer for birdie. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And he'll get it now to 4 under par. Just 2 shots off the lead. Thing about Pebble Beach is it's easy to lose focus, stare off at the horizon, the Pacific Ocean, and all that beauty that surrounds you. But then you remember, man, I'm playing the 9th hole here. This is one of the hardest par 4s in the world. Pay attention. Oh, Oh, yeah, that is a beauty. Is that going to get the slope? Yes, it will. Check this out. Woo, that's going to keep right on going. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Well, when you find your ball in the fairway at the 9th, you hit a great tee shot, one of the most difficult fairways to hit on the entire golf course, but now it opens up the opportunity to hit a great second.
A little further right, a little further up. That would have been close.
This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, never in doubt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that is going to go in the books as a 30 on the front side, 5 under par. Start of the inward half and another big and bold par 4, Frank, with the ocean yet again running the entire length of that right side.
Yeah, you call it the ocean, I call it the world's largest water hazard, but looking in on the other side of the fairway and you'll see those 3 bunkers. Needless to say, they have to be avoided. But you do actually have to hit your tee shot just inside those because, once again, you've got a fairway that tilts left to right.
That's going to be up the left-hand side. And that's what we'll need to see on these final 9 holes if they're going to get back into it. That's in the fairway at 10. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
Left himself with 147 to the hole. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. A little too careful with that one. That comes up a couple of feet short. That one safely in for a bogey. And that's going to drop him back to 4 under par. We head now to the 370-yard par 4 11th, where ideally you'd like to favor the left side of the fairway to open up the approach into one of the smallest greens at Pebble Beach. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. So after a big drive, 77 yards now for his second. Getting some sand in the shoes now for a second straight hole. He's in the bunker. Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot. That's out of the bunker, but it does not find the green. It's into the rough. I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you've got to work.
Good putt there. It's a bogey 5 here at the par 4. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. First par 3 now on the backside. Frank, this is sort of the forgotten hole, the 12th, 202 yards.
It is. It's in the corner of the golf course. If you look at the right side of the screen, it's very narrow, but that's actually the entry or the gateway. And the reason why I say that is that's the full width of the putting surface. If you're going to take the bunker on, you've got to carry the ball another 8 or 9 yards. But one thing in your favor is this hole plays 10 yards downhill.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now chipping up to the putting surface for this, his second shot. "13 feet away." Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and that just skips a foot or so by. He'll go ahead and finish that off. It's in for his bogey. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. Here we are at Pebble's 13th 401-yard par 4 that some consider a bit of a breather on the course. Birdie is definitely a possibility here. The 13th here at Pebble Beach is sort of a forgotten hole. It's only 401 yards of par 4, but I promise you'll remember it if you make a birdie here, and you'll have a good chance if you put it in the correct position off the tee. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
Yes, he's left himself 140 yards to the flag. Pin tucked in the front left-hand portion of the green today.
It is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, the 14th hole, par 5. It is one of the most difficult par 5s in championship golf, isn't it?
It certainly is, Rich. Not just because of the length of the hole, 570 plus yards, but reachable only really by the longest hitters in the right conditions. But it's the third shot. I've got to rank the third shot as probably the hardest short wedge shot, right up there with the 15th hole at Augusta.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. He'll drop back now to 1 under par. Next up, the 393-yard par 4 15. Tee shot in the fairway gives the players an excellent shot at birdie, but be careful losing it right onto that 17-mile drive.
Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad. Good approach shot, and birdie putt coming up. Approach shot just a little right, little short.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Par 4 16th hole. Frank, what's the right play off the tee?
You don't need driver here for a start, Rich. It's a long iron or even a fairway wood. Now, you see that big gaping bunker in the middle of the fairway? That's not really in play. 205 yards gets over that, but that's the line. If you look closely up the right there, those two bunkers, you just see a little sliver of the bunker, the left of the two on the right. That's sort of a no-no. So anything slightly left of that runs out about sort of 280 yards, that is prime.
That one up the right side. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. From the fairway nota, this is second.
145 left to the hole, pin sitting on the right.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
He'll have 17 feet on this putt. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. But it's likely going to come a little too late, as he'll still be 4 back with just 2 holes to play. From Jack, the 1972 U.S. Open, to Tom Watson, the same championship, 1982. The 182-yard par 3 penultimate hole at Pebble Beach has provided historical drama time after time. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. That one finished off. It's in for par, and he'll remain right where he is. Well, you're not just playing the 18th hole at Pebble Beach, are you? You're taking a moment to soak it all in. Stand on that tee box, look out at the Pacific Ocean, think about what's happened here, who's played this hole, who's made history here, and then you let it rip.
Excellent tee shot. Now it's decision time, whether to go for this par 5 in 2 or not.
Wow, and Frank, the views here at the 18th at Pebble get a whole lot better when you knock it on in 2 just like that.
Oh, that second shot's like a banana too. It keeps turning left, and you've got to really pick a definitive line, and that was just absolutely ripped.
Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. And that'll be a round of 3 under, 69. So, Frank, this a solid week of golf, you'd have to say. They stuck around on the outskirts of contention, and ultimately it'll be a top 20 finish.
I think it's a good chance to have a little deep dive into the stats. Driving accuracy, is it not long enough? Maybe a few greens there and here and there missed. I mean, that's how you get a little bit better. It's a good time to have a little look back.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the base of the McDowell Mountains and TPC Scottsdale, live final round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. Here in the Valley of the Sun, the temperatures are up, the scores are down as we take a look at the leaderboard on this Sunday. Sam Burns is on top. He's rolling early at 8 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday. Nope, only one bunker on this opening hole, and that's it. So, trouble off the tee, now his second at 1.
Now, that's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
Well, this would be something indeed. At the first, a long look for birdie. So the short miss, and those are painful. He has a 12-footer here. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, it's going to be a double bogey here to get the round started. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. On to the second, a 442-yard par 4. Longer hitters can try and take advantage of the downslope 285 yards off the tee, but that brings those 2 deep fairway bunkers on the right into play.
So after dropping a shot at the first, another fairway missed.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Well, he's looking at 120 yards remaining to the flagstick. Now the ball's sitting on a wee bit of a downslope, nothing too tasking.
Just gonna sneak on by. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. Now on to the third, first par 5 on the course here at TPC Scottsdale.
Yeah, the length of the hole hasn't really changed. It used to be 2 fairway bunkers down the left, now there's only 1. Still a hazard that runs down the right side. A strategic hold if you can't make this par 5 and 2 in a brand new green that has been completely changed.
That's a little better. Couple of missed fairways to start the round, but this one safely on the short grass here at the third. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
Tee shot has given the player a chance to go for this green in 2. Just have to be mindful of covering the ravine, which protects the entire front part of the green.
Well, he obviously had enough to get it to the green with just a little bit left of target, though.
Yeah, lie's not too bad, so if you can show a little bit of maestro work around the green, you never know, something special.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll hold steady at +3. It's not the most famous par 3 at TPC Scottsdale, is it? But it is the first, the fourth hole at 183 yards, just a bit uphill with an elevated green. It is well guarded by bunkers. Okay, just a little right of the flag on the front portion of this green, and a birdie putt coming up. Now Noda, this for birdie.
And a really tricky look here. Tough side hill putt. He's got to push it out to the right and just let it drift its way back to the hole.
Yeah, tough to know just how far out to the right to play that one. I mean, that was not far enough. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, this is a demanding driving hole, the par 4 fifth.
Another hole that bends gently to the left. It used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. It's now 1, and it's in the perfect position to make you think about your tee shot. Really, you have to be left of that. The new tee's added a little bit of yardage to it. The green still looks the same as what it once was. Tilt slightly from left to right, but you can see why a draw is the preferred shot at TPC Scottsdale.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
The fifth always plays one of the most difficult holes at TPC Scottsdale, so finding the fairway gives you the green light to go ahead and try and make a 3.
Another example there of the struggle today. Iron shots just not getting in close enough, and another difficult 2-putt.
Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is. Par 4 sixth is not overly long at 432 yards, a dogleg to the left. It's all about avoiding those bunkers that flank both sides of the fairway. If you do, yet again, you'll have a chance to make a birdie.
What a great tee shot. Perfect, right down the middle.
So from right around 80 yards or so, this is second. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. This is a 13-footer. Oh, yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie, and he will definitely not say no to that. On to the par 3 7th, 215 yards from that back tee box, Frank.
This hole hasn't really changed. Still has that V-shaped green where it's very narrow in the front. a high-flying shot in here that carries that front edge, and you'll find the further and further you go back there, the more receptive and that green starts to widen.
And that one needed to put on the brakes, but could not. And this will wind up over the green. This will test the skill set here. It's his second. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain at 2 over par. Up next, the 475-yard par 4 8th. It's a slight dog leg left. Ideally, you want to shape a right to left shot to catch a downslope on the fairway. But watch out for the 2 bunkers on the left. Par from there would be a big ask. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Now Nota his second from the fairway.
145 yards left, pin all the way on the right.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
A long one coming up here for birdie. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. We close out the front 9 with the 454-yard par 4 9th. Avoid the right-hand bunker off the tee, and you should have a good look into this green, which is separated by a large hump running right through the middle of it.
That works.
From the fairway, we check in with Nota.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway, now can take dead aim at this whole location to this narrow green.
It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
This one measures out to 15 feet. Oh, that one read perfectly. It is a birdie here at the 9th, and that will mean it's an even par score of 35 on this front side. This 10th hole is really all about strategy and good decision making. It's a hard dogleg to the right, and you have a couple of options. You can cut the corner with a driver, but then you're contending with a small bunker and some trees if you miss-hit it. Or you can go with a fairway wood, but if you're offline, well, then you bring the bunkers on both sides into play.
One of the best swings of the day. Just unlucky, really. That last bounce kicked it into the first cup.
Ball just off the fairway. Here's Noda.
102 gets him to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day. This is the sand wedge. Has gotten a lot of this one, and it's going to be just a fraction long.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Good job to deaden it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. So that's in for par to start this backside, and he'll stay at even par. Heading now to what most consider the most challenging and intimidating hole at TPC Scottsdale, the 472-yard par 4 11. Water protecting the entire left side of the hole, so both distance and precision are required. The drive down the right side is ideal. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Great tee shot here at the 11th. Now has a chance to go at the hole location on the left half of the green, but have to be concerned about the water that wraps around the backside.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
He's hoping here to at least get this to tap in range, but it is for birdie. Yeah, that's a pretty good putt, just a little bit off the mark. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay at level par. Well, 16 at TPC Scottsdale is the most famous, but maybe the most beautiful par 3 of the golf course is right here at the 12th, with that peninsula green and water all down the right side and the 2 deep bunkers protecting the left. This is an excellent par 3. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. This from about 10 feet. Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. This is where the excitement really kicks in at TPC Scottsdale. The 13th hole is a par 5 at 558 yards. It is a wonderful driving hole. There's water, there's desert on the right. You have the mesquite trees and a big bunker on the left. If you can drive the ball straight here, keep it out of that trouble, well, then you absolutely have a chance to get home in 2 and maybe make an eagle. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Had the distance right, just a tad offline. How about the chances for getting it up and down from that spot?
Yeah, it's not in that thick stuff, Rich, so that's advantage number one. Really, the lie's pretty good. I think it's a standard pitch.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is. So after the fun at the par 5 13th, you have to knuckle down here at the par 4 14th. It is 490 yards, and par is an excellent score here on this hole.
Super shot.
From the fairway nota, this is second.
Looking at 143 yards to the front, 151 to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
Are you really going to take that seriously? That ball wasn't even going to land on the green, but it's finished up fine.
Here we go. This one for birdie. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. Arriving now at the 553-yard 15th, another reachable par 5, water guarding the left side of the fairway. Players hit their second or third shots into an island green, and scores can range from 3 to 7 here, so the 15th is always exciting. That's up the left side. No fairway here. This one in that rough. Safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result. That's a high-quality shot right there. a dead-on look here for birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And he will definitely not say no to that. We are at the 16th hole, looking at just over 160 yards. Doesn't seem all that daunting, Frank. But 160 yards with 20,000 people, horned into a little stadium in the desert, that makes it a different story.
It certainly is. This was one hole, too, where Tom Watson would send his caddy forward. He would stay back by 15. His caddy would get his yardage. Watson would simply walk on the tee. His caddy would give him the club. He would not go through his normal routine. He would simply just head away. It was one hole that he never wanted to think about. It might look simple, but it's what the player feels.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Clean lie here for his second to the par 3. Didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Up next, the 332-yard drivable par 4 17th. Players going for the green need to avoid the water short and left of the putting surface. A miss right will still allow for a fairly simple up and down. Oh, this is a big chance, but it's looking good. What a display of power and precision off the tee. On the green here on the par 4 in 1. From 16 feet away now. This, a chance at an eagle. Ooh, good speed there. That'll lead just a couple of feet. Nicely done. Birdie finished off here at 17. Will certainly help the cause. What an outstanding finishing hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Not overly long, but it is challenging. At 442 yards, this par 4 is all about strategy. You can challenge the lake on the left if you're one of the bigger hitters. Cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers. That leaves you with just a flip wedge in. Or you can take the safe route. Just go down the right side of the fairway. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Now note his second from the fairway.
He's got exactly 100 yards to the front, 112 to the hole, coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back-to-back. This is the sand wedge, coming in just a bit further left than he wanted.
I'm not quite sure that strike, whether they got it all, but Forrest just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
15 feet away. Yeah, that's how to end it. Back-to-back birdies at 17 and 18. So for our featured golfer, Frank, in the mix much of the week. It'll be a top 10 finish, but maybe a chance to rue a few missed opportunities.
Depends how you look at it. I agree with you. Definitely some missed opportunities, but there's enough good there. So how do they show up next time, though? I think that's the key.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long.